Hello, everyone.
Bones!
Dream Sword here, also known as Stanley in the Chronicles playthrough. Today I'm joined by a friend of mine.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Kite Niblets.
A.K. JC. A.K. Pack Mule.
Why am I called Pack Mule?
Because you carry all of our luggage.
Biding their time.
That's for poor people.
Of the world.
Well, I'm sorry, JC, but until you can learn how to defy walking, you are still...
I did learn how to defy walking. I have hover boots.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Yeah, did you know they made dollar bills that were lower than 50? I had no idea.
I'm sure a lot of people didn't. But, as said before, this is another part of the lost footage / retrospective that friends and I have decided to do. And because it's also for those people who actually wanted to see me and my friends level grind.
Goblin Wall!
Yes.
Prepare your
And
list.
here we are.
Tom and Styles are here for this one.
Yeah. Fun fact, those two were actually being played by me and Joe, because Joe was over my house that day and we needed to get stuff for Tom and Styles. So we just kinda decided to hijack their bodies for the stage.
You stole their characters and used them as you pleased.
Basically.
I love the music, just do 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 do.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
the music's wonderful in this game. Like I said before, the main reason I really love this game, for what it is its atmosphere. It does a really great job of
It
that.
kind of reminds me a bit of how Dark Cloud used to be.
Oh yeah, you can make some parallels there.
So what is it you're holding?
That is the chalice. It holds myrrh, which protects us from the miasma.
Ooh.
You'll all have to forgive JC, he's a little rusty on the game. But he does know it for a majority.
Yeah. More goo! Goo!
Fun fact about the bats and Joe's getting himself killed like
Well done, Joe.
friggin' Joe. Fun fact about the bats in this game. The bats are some of the most resilient motherfuckers you will fight. They have a lot of HP for some
Do
unknown
remember that. I remember that being just a massive, massive hassle. I'm just like, what is going on? Why are you not dead yet?
Basically, and, it doesn't help that, I've also mentioned this in the previous part, but magic takes the longest to level up in this game, which means that the Ukes are very special. Being the magic class, they are simultaneously the best and worst class at the same time. Basically, they start off sucking hardcore.
Cough, cough, female mages, cough, cough.
Basically, but if you take the time if you put time and effort into them, they become, like, the best, and they can rain down serious destruction. It's pretty great.
And then she bumped into a wall and lose all HP. Basically
Yes.
what you're dealing with.
Pretty much.
Fragile as hell.
Everyone go read The Surset of Derry Bacaro
You
if you
should.
haven't already. It's the greatest fanfic ever written.
I would agree with that, yes. Besides maybe Tito's Revenge.
That's also a brilliant one. That too. Anyway, why are we at Goblin Wall? Goblin Wall doesn't have anything special in it, does it? Well, there it is. That's your answer. That is Phoenix now. We were basically just hunting for those, and we were also looking for generic status items that we could use, which Goblin Wall seems to have an abundance of. So that is why we're here. Not to mention Goblin Wall being the second or third stage in the game. Pretty easy to get through, even if it gets harder with each playthrough. It's really not that big of a deal.
Fire! Fire!
It's the only Cerberus I've seen that doesn't have 3 heads.
Yeah, that kind of confused me too, first time through.
Still susceptible to ice though, so hey, it's all good.
No, you gotta do with what works.
Yeah, Joe, if you all might have been noticing, Joe's been having trouble playing his styles. It's because he's way too used to how the loyalty works. While it might not seem like it to those who have not played this game, classes all have each race has a different sort of rhythm to it. And it takes a little bit of getting used to, if you're way too used to one thing over the other. Anyway, we're just gonna skip to the boss, because I doubt you want to see us go through the entire level all over again.
Shh, the cutscene.
I know, I'm sorry. God. I I told the witch doctor I was in love with you.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. And then I shot the monkey and then the law won.
And then Tommy tried to murder his brother.
That knows.
You blasted kids!
Get off my lawn!
You don't have a lawn, sir.
Me.
He doesn't care.
He gives me a fuck.
Indeed. Anyway, if you all remember how the Goblin Chief worked last time, he's even easier this time.
Yay!
Hooray for equipment upgrades.
Amen to that. Jesus.
Yeah. Tom having his second best hammer at this point in time really helps out as well. Unfortunately, people's parents are stupid and they don't want to give us our ultimate weapons. How sad.
Well, you can't have everything. Believe me, I tried.
Indeed. And look at that. And they both explode into keys. And you use these keys to get up to the next place.
Going up
It's
the stairs,
interesting.
down the stairs, going up the sideways stairs.
It's interesting, I think I might have already covered it, but just in case I haven't. It's interesting how this game handles multiplayer as compared to single player. Single player is easier than multiplayer, but it takes a lot longer. Whereas multiplayer is harder, but it's faster and a lot more manageable for the most part.
Kind of like playing Dark Souls 2. It's a little bit easier when you're playing single player, but it is way faster if you're playing multi.
Exactly, especially if you're with friends who know what they're doing.
Especially.
Now, you could argue Joe doesn't know what he's doing, but, you know, other than that little detail. And look at how much we're spreading his HP. This is going to be over.
Hadouken!
Poison, fire, that ain't nothing.
Cure! Ba-bam!
Yeah, Ukes actually do make pretty good healers. Even though this playthrough has toted the cell key as a healer. Ukes are pretty good at it as well, it's just that Tom wanted to focus on offense. So we let him do that. And it's probably for the better, all things considered.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Because offensive magic is wonderful help, especially spell fusion. You gotta love those top tier spells.
Well, it wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game if it didn't have no fusion spells.
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, being on fire sucks.
Curse loose.
And teleporting enemies also suck.
Teleporting.
But he'll be dead soon.
Adult and dead.
Nah, he ain't dead yet, he just ran. We're gonna pick on his little minion.
Hooray!
Because, hey, he challenged us, and he must die for that.
You challenged us, and thus you must die.
Exactly. He insulted our honor.
Someone's being hit in my ass.
Joe didn't care, he knew he could
He's
just...
like, I give him a shot, and runs over.
And then...
This happens.
Death happens.
Mmm, tasty. Is that roasted goblin on the fire? Yes. Yes, it is.
You know, I always wondered, what was he brewing in that giant cauldron before we showed up?
Probably some sort of trash can punch.
Wow, so we literally just broke into some guy's house and interrupted his cooking.
Yes, we did.
We're douches.
We can get away with it, though. Look at that epic face.
Seriously. I just noticed, Tom has a tail. I did not notice that until now. Huh.
It's a shiny! Yay!
Indeed. And here we get another drop of myrrh, with which to sustain our life force.
Bloop.
Ding!
One drop. That's all you get.
Yeah, one drop per tree.
One drop's enough, though. It helps.
Which, speaking of myrrh collection, something smart about this game. There is exactly enough stages to where all the caravans you meet in the game can equally distribute their chalices, which would explain why certain stages don't refill until 2 years later.
New diary
So that's
entry.
actually pretty smart. Indeed.
Oh, it's so cute! Koopa,
Mail
Koopa.
time.
Mail time, mail time, mail time. Koopa, Koopa. The letter from Denam. It's from Stahl's mother, Julia.
Denom was telling us, if you all remember, he was experimenting on how we might be able to resist the miasma without the crystals. According to him, it's going pretty well. He's drinking miasma-infested water.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be immune to poison. I'm gonna drink nothing but rattlesnake venom for the rest of my life. Dies 4 seconds later.
Yeah, kind of. Meanwhile,
I like the
Styles'
fuzzy on his head, just saying.
The pom-pom. Yeah. Meanwhile, Styles' mother was all like, go pick me up some groceries.
So, hey, I know you're busy saving the world and everything. Could you go get some bread? We really need it.
That's seriously the letter she sent. That's one of the final bonus videos I'm going to have at the end of this, too, for all of you, by the way. I'm going to actually show off all the letters we got, so you
Woo!
can read them.
It literally is mail time. You have to title that one mail time.
Exactly. And the letters in this game are humorous. Oh, yes.
Koopo Koopo. He kind of reminds me of Data from the Mega Man series, with the little dancing.
You know, I just noticed, do Moogles have arms? Because I don't think they do.
I can't really tell on him. I don't think so. If they are, they're so microscopic that you can't tell. Though I would love to have a freaking plushie of a Moogle at some point.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Same here.
I've got your reply, Koopo.
Yep. Now off with ye.
Goodbye!
He always knows the right time to show up. Anyway, check it out. Yeah, needless to say, Joe keeps getting screwed on bonuses. I don't know what the deal with that is.
Sad but true.
And unfortunately, none of us can get that heart. So we just settle for getting this stuff. Note to self, do not come back to Goblin Wall.
Or Kelcom. Alrighty.
Which is useful for crafting, so we're gonna take it.
Yay!
Eventually. There we go. And meanwhile, Joe is torn about which strength up to get. He doesn't know. And Magic +5, which we can't get because Tom already has it.
Sad.
How sad. So do we get the one with the hard-to-pronounce name, or do we get the generic Ice brand?
And Getzerin.
Yep. And Getzerin it is.
Da-da-da-da, you got and Getzerin.
Indeed. Oh, but this video's not done yet. There's one final thing to show. Because as we all know, we love traveling and we love getting little field events that happen.
Yay, field event.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's a giant crab. No, it's not.
Yeah, no. It's party animals.
I'm dancing.
I love that. You like what you see, eh? Why don't you pass 100 gil and we can give you a little bit more than that.
That's the spirit.
Anyway, we literally just paid her to dance and play a song. Look, she's playing this whole song on her tambourine. That takes talent, sir.
That's like playing the... Oh my god. I can't even.
So, yeah, bye.
Bye.